Okay, so
What a
that
good
got
boy
that
he is.
done. Now,
Alright.
okay, we have Morrigan, Sten,
Then
Liliana,
Liliana and Alistair.
and my dog is around here
Oh,
too. Yeah, there's
yes.
Alistair right there. There's my dog.
Yes.
So I need to go talk to all of these people.
Yes.
Well, let's go clockwise.
What do you wish of me?
Well, dang, doesn't she look angry?
Yes, she does.
She always looks
Okay,
angry
I'd
with
like
this
to
mob.
ask you something, or I'd like to discuss something personal.
Ask something. Do not discuss
If
something
you
personal.
must.
You have nothing personal to discuss except her departure. So do not do that.
Okay.
Why do you ask me
Anything?
such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and left my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like
To
a
begin with,
handshake?
yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all,
No,
truth
she's
be
still
told,
not all
but
that
then
great at
I gave
tact.
up long ago any hope of doing so.
I
When I
know.
returned to the wilds last, I
It gets
swore
better,
to
I
Flemeth
promise.
that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Oh hey, you got approval out of
Hey,
that
a
conversation.
+5. Okay. Now go talk to someone else.
Go talk to Sten. I
Why are we
suggest starting by showing concern for him. I think we should talk for a moment.
There are
Okay.
darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in that
You are
cage for
concerned.
weeks.
Yep.
No need. I am fit enough to fight.
He's
No.
very to the point.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Nice. You said you were in the army.
Yeah.
I am.
Alright then.
I have always fought in war, elf.
Alright.
Am I like way off track from where you were expecting?
No, it's just even to this day, somehow, his mannerisms still manage to put me off a bit.
What do you
My
mean by
people
that?
have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
I'm sorry, the thing cut you off. What'd you say?
I was clearing my throat.
I will be right back.
Okay. Naturally, the natives didn't want to give up their land. Have you tried diplomacy? What made you decide?
We do now. Somewhere else.
Oh my gosh, he's being so unhelpful.
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate. Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did. The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Okay.
Compared to what? What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting. As you wish.
Okay. Well, that could have gone worse. I came out of it positively.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose. When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay, that came out neutral.
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Okay, so he's very good to bring along if we're in a very magic-intensive area.
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Okay, that was neutral. Got a dog around here somewhere.
Oh, why, you little... Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look. Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Okay.
Alright, have you talked to Liliana yet?
Yes, it came out. I asked her about what life was like in the Chantry, and, you know, there's a little bit of back and forth on that, and it ended with, you know, her saying, you know, but I've done enough talking for now, it's time to move on, and the conversation ended.
Did he get any approval or disapproval?
No. No approval or disapproval. Sten, I came out +2.
Okay.
Which I thought was kind of miraculous, honestly.
Yeah. It's alright.
So I came out completely neutral with Liliana. Alistair, I asked him about, you know, what a Templar can do, and that was another conversation that, you know, it went through the course of the conversation, and then he said, you know, okay, we're done talking for now, and it was neutral. And then
yeah, Alistair doesn't get any approval or disapproval from the Templar talk.
Oh, okay. And then I went and talked to Mittens, and it was a little interaction with Alistair tried to take his food, and Mittens nipped him, and...
Yeah, I remember.
And that one came out neutral as well.
Yeah, Mittens doesn't gain any approval.
Oh, okay. Alright, so now what do I do?
Gift system.
Okay, what do I need to do?
Press I.
I.
Open your inventory. Scroll. Okay. Let's start with Liliana, since you don't have any approval with her. The bronze symbol of Andraste. Now then,
It even says who it's for. Liliana. Okay.
Yep. Scroll through your party members until you reach Liliana. Morgan, Liliana.
Got it.
Okay, now right click on the bronze symbol of Andraste.
Gift.
Yes.
That's a wonderful
Plus 10
thought.
approval, right there.
I don't know what to say.
Wow.
The golden rope necklace says it's for Morrigan, but it can be given to Liliana. I just prefer to give it to Morrigan.
No, Morgan's fine. Golden rope necklace. Right click. Gift.
I am grateful. 'Tis
And be
thoughtful
careful, the
indeed.
more you give them gifts, the less approval they'll gain at the time.
Okay.
It's just one gift per party camp session.
Okay.
That's for Ogren.
Alistair.
Yeah, that one's Alistair. I keep forgetting. I still find it a bit hard to believe that he would have an interest in that sort of stuff. But
Nah.
I could get used to this, you know.
that's
Win.
for Win, that's for Ogren, that's for Mittens.
Mittens. Who's not actually in my party.
Because you have him summoned with the dog whistle. Use the
Okay.
dog whistle again to dismiss him. As you.
Okay.
Use the dog whistle as you.
Hang on. Silver bracelet. Anyone.
What they really mean by that is Morrigan or Liliana.
Oh. Anyone? Anyone? And that's it. Okay. What am I doing with the dog now?
Go back to Callian. Now then, dog whistle. Use it. Exit out of inventory. Let's try this again. Party selection screen. Up by tactics. Alright,
Yes.
dog is stuck in your party.
Indeed.
Okay.
Let's try this. No, that's not right.
Hang on.
I think you are stuck with dog. Or again, Liliana, Sten, Alistair.
Yep.
You are stuck with dog until the next time you go out onto the field.
Okay. So do I need to use this around? Use the dog whistle again?
No.
Okay, so now I need to do the party selection screen again, right?
Or you can just walk to the edge of camp. Just whichever. First, I suggest you save.
Save game, new save. Walk to the edge of camp.
Gather party, venture forth. I recommend... Wait, you are a rogue. Bring whoever you want.
Okay. What was it you were going to say?
Since I usually play as a warrior, I forgot
Indeed.
you were a rogue, and I was going to say bring Liliana. But since you're a rogue and have lockpicking down, bring whoever you want.
But she's...
Although I do recommend some big, strong warriors.
But she's also... I've got her set up for ranged, too.
Yeah.
And I've got mittens.
Indeed.
Is this going to be a magic-heavy area?
Soldier's Pass, not so much. Hunleith, yes. Hunleith needs a tank or two, so I suggest you bring Sten and Alistair.
And that's where we're going right now?
No, we are going to Soldier's Pass, and from there I figured you would go directly to Hunleith.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring
Yes.
Alistair for now. No, because I'm going to need...
Oh, blast it.
I seriously recommend you bring 2 warriors. Much better to have 2 warriors than 2 rogues.
You don't count the dog as a warrior?
This is true. I haven't considered that.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to try this. If I have trouble with it, then, you know, we can talk about it.
Alright, see the golden area over by Lake Callanhead?
Yes.
Click.
That's where we're going. Okay, we're currently here.
Yes.
We're going to travel all the way to Soldier's Pass to start the Stone Prison.
Stone Prisoner. Passing right through Redcliffe and completely ignoring its problems.
Yes.
Loot the area. Rid it of all its death root and elf root before you talk to Felix there. Sorry. Okay.
Pretty
Elf root.
small. There it is. About to say, I know there's
I'll
got
get
to be
on
at
it.
least one more.
And you found it.
And this is as far as we can go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tiny area. It's just the beginning
Okay.
of the quest line,
Talk to
so...
Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people
You
travel
can
in
handle
this
this
part of
however you
Ferelden.
like. You'll end
Of
up
course,
with the same
that's part of my
quest no matter
problem,
what.
isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
You need a mule. Pardon?
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service. A Grey Warden? That's quite impressive, isn't it? My word. I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither.
Tummy is not happy.
This trip has been one miserable disaster
isn't
after
happy?
another. I don't suppose
I think
you
I ate too much food.
consider
Oh.
helping a fellow out?
And again, is that a surprise to absolutely
Of
anyone?
all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact
4th of
I brought
July.
in Jada.
I'm
It's
already known to be a
control
pig,
rod, I'm
so...
told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as
rod
I'll
for a
never get to
golem.
use it. But, maybe you could? The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes? The catch? Yeah, I
So yes, you get
suppose
your own
it is a catch, isn't it?
personal
The
golem
catch
now.
is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. But you're a Grey Warden, however. Darkspawn aren't an issue for you, are they?
Yeah.
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our... troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. Ooh, what do you say? Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
I has quest.
Yes, you does.
Okay.
Now you get to leave the area.
Now leave the area. And head to Honleith.
Save first.
Okay, we didn't really do anything, so I'm going to save over the camp save. Now go to Honleith.
Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I just... I feel safe.
A fight.
Really? Someone fought you? Oh, wolves. Wolves fought you. We're good.
And then there's a trap. I need to
You
disarm
cannot
this trap.
disable it.
I can't.
You do not have trap making.
I disabled them previously, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember now. Sorry. Continue with your disabling of traps.
It should know better than
Disarm fail. Disarm fail.
Not strong enough then. Real quick, I want you to use that, swishy thing. Swishy thing, yes, absolutely. Oh wait, you have used it, haven't you? Like just now.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess.
Probably, since both of your since both of your things are on cooldown. I'm sorry, I cannot words tonight.
hasn't taken her health potion yet. And it won't let her take her health potion.
Why not?
I don't know. See, it's like grayed out.
She probably just recently took one then.
No, I think she's stunned.
Grand.
But I don't see anything indicating a status effect or anything. Oh, no, there we go. She's back.
That should not have taken as long as it did.
Alright.
He's very judgmental.
So,
Stan.
yes.
He's like, that shouldn't
Now's
have
better
taken
than
as
later.
long as it did.
Got it.
You're
It's okay,
killing
he
20
gets better
wolves.
with time.
Well, I hope so.
Allow me. I could do that.
Quick
for you.
question. Are you planning to just do what comes naturally to you?
Yeah.
Or are you planning to go all the way and get all the approval? Neither of them are high enough
I'll do it.
level. You're just gonna have to have Sten or someone run through the traps. Or avoid them entirely, whatever you want to do.
So you can get off my back.
Okay, what were you saying and what did you mean by it?
You and Liliana don't have enough skill to disarm these traps. They are too awesome for you.
Right.
You
ahead.
cannot disarm them.
No, I know
Therefore,
that. I know that.
If
Now, what were you saying
Therefore-
about, are you planning on doing what, you were saying about, are you planning on doing, what comes naturally, or...
do you want highest approval? If you want highest approval, I can tell you all the right responses and all the best ways to get approval. But if you're just doing what comes first to you, then I'll keep quiet about it.
No, I don't mind you telling me, but I would prefer it if you tell it to me and give me the option to choose. Like, say, okay, if you choose that option, you're going to get disapproval, or something like that.
I'll be honest, I don't know what nets a lot of disapproval because I try so hard to please my companions.
Oh, you try to get max approval all the time?
Yes, I also complete all their character quests always, as fast as possible.
Oh, I don't
Sten
mind.
loves me.
I don't mind doing that at all. I like doing the quests.
But yes, all of my companions loved me, even the ones that I didn't love. Even when.
No, because that's... if I want to get into a game, I want to spend a... Okay, we're in the village of Honleith now, and there's dead people hanging around.
Yeah, you're about to charge into a darkspawn ambush, so charge. Come back for the elf root later. That's why. But no, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I would prefer to do what comes naturally, but, the conversation options are never really all that clear. So I would appreciate, being warned ahead of time if something's going to be bad. Okay, why does she keep defaulting to melee?
Check her tactics.
Make sure I didn't, sell anything off. Okay, I don't have
No.
any arrows.
You do have arrows. She has infinite arrows.
Okay.
She just doesn't have any special arrows. Now, like I said,
Tactics.
check her tactics. Behavior, that's it.
Oh. Put her on
Ranged.
ranged.
There we go. Ugh. It might also help to make her ranged weapon her primary weapon set.
Okay.
But you can do that later. Aw, Morgan got a level up.
Yay.
You can deal with that after you get the elf
Now's
fruit
better than later.
and loot corpses.
Okay, so we have now started.
All right, all right.
Is this going to be like one huge running battle, or do I hit a rest area after another battle or two?
You hit a rest area after. No, let's think. You're about to wander into a huge battle in the middle of that town. Well, a medium-sized battle. And then there will be a small break, and then you head into really the middle of town, and then it's a huge battle. Then you loot the town, go into the cellar, battles, battles, battles in every room, giant battle, sanctuary for a room, go to Kitty, puzzle solving, battles, battles, battles. Yep, giant battle.
Okay, we might go ahead and quit for now then. Okay, Arcane Bolt. I have Arcane Bolt. No, I don't.
No, you don't. Get Arcane Bolt. Kind of. Yeah. Like a basic for mages.
Okay, so you're saying that there's another battle, then a rest, then a big battle.
By rest, I mean you have to stand very still so the Darkspawn don't see you.
Oh, so it's actually a long-running battle that we're about to go into.
Pretty much.
Okay, in that case, why don't we stop right here? And then we will try to play some more tomorrow then.
Alright.
Okay. New save.
Save that file.
Okay.
Close out. Alright. Good night.
Night-night.